saying.
I knew you'd help me understand this.
What?
I've never been there. I do want to go because I want to see it. The pyramids at Giza.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either.
But you got to explain how. With not the machinery, the equipment that we have today, how did they put that up?
I'm not authorized. Stop. You have been influenced by people who are in denial.
Denial. Not the river.
In denial of a brilliant African civilization. Last I checked, Egypt is in Africa. And the people leading the charge of disbelief tend to be Europeans.
Not from Africa.
Okay? The Europeans come in because what was Europe doing 2000 BC? Nothing much happening back then, okay? And living in huts or whatever they were doing, it was not the brilliant civilization going on in Africa.
Right.
Africa. The Nile would flood, the irrigation, the architecture, the science, the civilization that represented.
The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Temple of Artemis.
Okay.
Halicarnassus.
These are, well, except when you go to the Greece and Rome, well, that's Europe.
Yeah.
And so
they say they can have an explanation of how that happened.
Because that's their own people.
That's my point.
So I'm tired. I'm gonna sound like Martin Luther King. I'm tired of having people, deny the intellect of Africans in Egypt 5,000 years ago. And so look at who primarily is in denial of it. And doesn't mean I didn't like or enjoy the movie with the ring. Stargate.
Okay.
Love me some Stargate.
Okay.
But it's aliens coming through a Stargate into Egypt and creating that civilization.
Right.
Once again, in denial
of what actually happened.
Of dark-skinned people having that ability.
Right.
So, you look at it, how did they do that? They were smart. How could they build it? They had a lot of people.
Right.
Still, how's it? They took a lot of time.
Right.
It wasn't built overnight.
Right.
It wasn't built by a few people. Smart people. One of them, I think, was Imhotep, was one of the architects, one of the architects from ancient Egypt. So I have no hesitation recognizing the role that local Egyptians played in building that empire.
Wow. Zodiac. Do the Zodiac, do they actually mean, because Doc, you know how women are. What's your sign? I knew it. You a water sign, or you a this or that. Yeah.
They only say I knew it after you gave them the answer.
But I'm saying it's like,
they only say they knew it after they gave the answer. But go on.
Like, okay, I'm a Cancer, crab, that's a water sign, or you're this, or you're Capricorn, or you're a Sagittarius, or you're a Leo, you're not a Taurus, or I'm like, I don't know who came up with the zodiac signs and put a meaning that people buy into? People actually believe that they fall up under this sign, and because they said, okay, you're compassionate, you're this, and you're that, and people believe it.
So, in all fairness to people, let me just give a shout out to our species. If you go back far enough, when we're agrarian, when do you plant seeds? How do you know? Oh, because this constellation is here in the sky at this time of night. It's not in that part of the sky 3 months from now.
Right.
2 months ago, now.
Right.
When are you going to harvest? Well, when this other constellation is right here.
Okay.
It must know about my crops. It must care.
Right.
It must think about this.
Right.
It all revolves around me.
Yes.
You're at the center of all this motion. So how could you think anything else? Plus, your religious book puts Earth in the middle, and everything is in the service of you. Everything.
Right.
This is a pre-scientific era,
Okay.
where our ego knew no limits. We invent the telescope.
Yes.
We find out the stars are at different distances in space.
Right.
It's not just on a dome where we connect the dots. The dots are actually distributed throughout space.
Right.
And you want to put a pattern on these random ass stars in the sky? Really? And I told you we will see patterns even when they're not actually there.
Right.
Because that's a human thing to do. We're going to see Jesus in the tortilla. He's going to be in the tortilla and in the waffle or whatever your waffle iron is going to do.
Yes.
So once we learned the universe, these are not discrete patterns sitting on a surface.
Right.
The stars spread out in space. Once we learned this, the idea that these mythological entities that were layered onto the sky by sleepless Babylonians and Greek and Romans, it's untenable in the face of that knowledge. And if you do experiments,
Okay.
if they fail every time. So here's a good experiment, which no one gets you to do. What would it be? They say that where the sun is in the sky when you're born,
Yes.
that's your sign.
Right.
So you probably know your sign. What is it?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. And what's your birthday?
June 26th.
Okay. Do you realize 2,000 years ago, the sun was in the constellation Cancer on June 26th?
Yeah.
It's not there anymore. The correspondence of the sun has shifted against the background stars over the last 2,000 years. So it's an entire constellation off from the origins of the zodiac.
Right.
So, and not only that, Scorpius, okay? Do you realize when the sun enters Scorpius, because it's our movement around the sun,
Right.
where we see it appear in front of stars.
Right.
When the sun enters Scorpius, it then exits Scorpius before the month is over and goes into another constellation.
Right.
Called Ophiuchus. You ever hear Ophiuchus?
No.
The sun spends more time in Ophiuchus than in Scorpius. Most people who think they're Scorpions are actually Ophiuchans, and all Scorpions and Ophiuchans are currently Librans, because that's where the sun is right now when you were born.
Wow.
Now go pay someone to read your horoscope.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before two something.